Hello. Hey, Care Bear. Hey, Carrie, how are you? See me okay? Perfect. Perfect. Well, hi, Tiger's Eyes. Before I came down here, I had somebody that's crossed over that came through, and I'm not sure if it's going to be somebody who's watching right now or will watch the replay. However, I'm going to start with that before I do the cards. Now, didn't really get a name. Of course, he had some children. I got a number 4. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Francis. Got a number 4 from the person who's passed. And the person who's passed was, first he showed me some beautiful trees. I mean, the trees they had leaves on, so they're not evergreens, but beautiful forest. And it could be an oak tree that was kind of shaped a little different. And I got the picture of him. He was dressed in like a checkered shirt, kind of like a red vest. Hunter. I see he had a rifle. He must have been, a hunter at one point. And I feel that he passed away. Could have been an accident or something else, but he passed away, probably in the woods. I don't know if he was shot or suicide, but he's talking about his writing. I don't know if he wanted to go back to school at one point or he was an avid writer, but he's showing me he's sitting down. He's got a piece of paper and he's got a pen and he's writing. I can't see what he's writing. So I don't know if he used to write letters to somebody at one point, but he's over there writing. Hi, Joe. It's been a hard day. Yes, it's been a hard day. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I did the celebration of life yesterday. People are wonderful, but it's a difficult time when somebody's passed, and there's a lot of people that pass around this time of year and on Christmas and New Year's. So I am sorry. My heart goes out to you, Care Bear, because I know it's your mom. Yeah, my mom passed away. September was an anniversary of my workplace, so it was, yeah. You never forget them. It lessens a little bit sometimes, like the pain, but we're still attached somehow because energy, they're around us. The physical, body goes, but at the same time, I believe there's still some kind of attachment. A piece of our heart is still with them. It might change the term crazy. But anyway, not an easy time for sure. Not an easy time. So this person who's passed, who's come forth, he comes to you, where I'm not going to say the name of the person, that they can see who that is. And remember, sometimes when I give a messages of a deceased, it could be the messages for you, or you might think of somebody like an aunt and think, wow, I need to relate that message to that person because they don't come on my channel, but the message you could be relating to them because they're utilizing you to give the message to someone else because they know you talk together, right? So this person who's passed away had light, dark brown hair, but not black hair, but he was kind of light to medium brown, I would say. I see he's showing me his face, but it looks anywhere between 20 and 40, but he's giving me number 4. Number 4 is, there's a connection to number 4. Could have been the 4th of his birthday, could have been died 4 years ago, 4 months. There's a number 4 connection. He doesn't talk about his children. I think he did have children, but definitely he's all right now. And before he passed, he just felt this tremendous heat, and then it was really, really quick. Okay, so if somebody, like I said, watching today or watching later, they may know who it is or who to give the message to. Okay, I'm not getting a name, but I have a feeling there's an R connection. So perhaps his name, first name, middle name, or last name started with an R, or could be connected to someone who's living that has an R. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that with you. But they do come around, and it feels like little spiders just on top of your on the right side of your head, just on, like, not in the middle, but more a little bit on top, and it'll be like a long time. They'll do this for a long time, and you'll think, what the heck, and touching your hair and your head, and it's them. They come around you. They come around you. My eyes have been dry. Sorry. Um, see if anyone else wants to come through. But I thought I'd share that right off the bat because before coming here, um, he was coming through and starting to speak. Oh, he's telling me when he was in the forest or at a camp or something, there was someone else there. I see two guys, but one guy had a hoodie, so dark brown hair, but he had a hoodie, and a younger man. The hoodie, again, it shows me kind of beige or gray, so it depends, I guess, on the lighting. And there was another man there too, but he definitely had a darker gray sweater. Yeah, I'm just gonna. His energy's kind of fading, so. And I feel that he passed around this time of year. Would have passed near Halloween time. Because it kind of shows me lanterns and pumpkins. So, oh, one more thing. He's given the person that he wants to relay the message to a flower, but it's a unique flower. The flower is not. It's kind of a joke. Or the flower, to me, it looks like it was made with Play-Doh. It's not a flower that you pick out in the garden, but it had a specific meaning to the person who's going to be receiving this message, and so I'm just going to leave that there. Okay. Okay. Hi, everyone. I see a whole bunch of people. Hello. So tonight, I've asked my guides, line them up if they want to come through. Okay. Jenny, I'm getting Jenny. Who's connected with? Okay, Jenny Berlin. Okay, that's you. Okay. Jenny, I see a female coming through. Okay. She looks like a mother, so mother, grandmother. And she comes to you with a cupcake. So I'm not sure if she always baked your favorite cupcake, or it's, I don't say a birthday cake. Usually if it's a birthday, they bring flowers. But I see one unique cupcake, and she's bringing it. She's got one, and she's bringing it to you. And it looks to be a chocolate cupcake. So you would know who that is. She says that she felt that you preferred her cupcakes to somebody else's cupcakes. So I don't know if there was a mother, mother-in-law, or mother, grandmother, but she said that you always favored hers. So it's just coming through to that. Okay. And this lady would have been interested in I wouldn't say completely in the occult, but she did have an interest in other things besides religion, spirituality. She was always interested in a variety of things, wanting to learn how other things and other people, live and what they do and how they choose certain things. So very inquisitive mind. She comes to you and she taps you on the left side of the head, actually, just a little tap, a little touch. I asked her if there was anything else she wants to say. She says, no, I just wanted to keep it short and sweet. So thank you. All right. She's a very sweet lady, very sweet lady. I don't know if it was near her birthday or anniversary because she's showing me something related to her. That's a similar, but this cupcake actually has a candle with some icing. So, but I think it was either her anniversary, but some event related to her, not to the person that she's giving the message to. So. Okay, I have a gentleman coming through. He's coming through and he's being very loud, and it's almost like he's yelling, and it's not so much frustrated, but he does want to be heard, and he's coming through with such tremendous strength. I'm having problems speaking. He's speaking English. I don't know why. I'm trying to listen to what he has to say. He said he had a lot of stay. So I don't know if he stutters. He has a lot to say, but he doesn't know where to start. So that's kind of funny. But okay. I asked him if he's here for specifically for someone. I'm just going to ask him if he's from the White Light because he just wants to be heard. Just give me a moment. Yes. So he is definitely from the White Light. And he said his family, when he was alive, he always wanted to speak up and say things, but nobody took him seriously. They didn't really listen to what he had to say. So that really frustrated him. And he wants to, that's why he's saying, I want to speak to anybody who's going to listen. But I'm asking him if he's got a specific message because that's what we're here for. Okay, he says he's toning it down. He says he wants to thank everyone at his own funeral. He was there. He saw everything that was done. He appreciated everything, but he was there. And he says somebody felt him. I believe it was his widow, like his wife was there, and she felt him there. She must have been very intuitive, or she just could have had a scent or something, but she knew that he was there in spirit. She felt him. So again, that's a message for you. God bless. If not, you may be able to relate that message to someone that you know of. Okay. I don't know who's coming through. Somebody's coming through. They're showing me a church, but I don't see what they're. They need a lot of energy to come through, and right now they're working. I guess they're learning to use it because they just showed me a picture of a church. So, all right, I'm just gonna give my guide a minute. If somebody else wants to come through, they can come through. They just seems like everybody wants to come in at the same time. Anyway, okay, well. Okay. I think the church was related to the same gentleman and it's like a white church, a small church, looks like a country church. And he's talking about 1927. So something in 1927 would have been significant. Either this person was born that year or something significant had happened in that year. So, okay. Okay. All right. So before I started, like I said, I'm going to do a reading, a 6-card reading. Well, it's going to kind of it's going to be 5 cards, but because I didn't choose a card in the deck, it says to choose a card for the person I'm going to give a reading to. But because I'm giving a reading to whoever is watching or will be watching, I wanted to ask my guides to give me something in general that everybody is seeming to me to be going through at this time. And they basically said water. So water, cleansing. You look at oceans and seas, but also the harbor. Because although water can be very cleansing, sometimes it could be murky, but this was clear water. It's a good omen, okay? Basically, my guides are saying to most of you that are watching, you might have gone through some stuff, some turmoil, but now that you are safe, okay? You're safe from the storm. You're safe from whatever turmoil that was going around your life. You're safe. He's saying, I say he, my guides, abundance is coming, but in divine timing. And it calls for patience. I know. Patience, patience, patience. But in human life, our life here on earth, there's a time and a season for everything. So know that what is yours will come to you. But you just got to stay put Have patience. It'll come. So don't give up on what you asked for. It's a great time for manifesting. Whatever is happening with the planets right now, it's a great time for manifesting. So every time you think about something that's not positive, bring a positive thought back, okay? Because you will manifest. If you can visualize, great. If some people can't visualize what they want, but try to imagine it. And if it's a car, get a picture of a car, look at it, close your eyes, do that practice. Imagine it if you can't visualize, and repeat it, what you want. The universe hears you. And if it's for your highest best, of course, it will come, right? So the card in the middle would have been something for everybody, where you guys are at this time. Now I'm going to pull a card for Earth, because I'm going to do the 5 elements. I'm going to pull a card for Earth. And Earth is just something that is going to keep you grounded. It's going to indicate, what overall, what's surrounding you at this time, and what if there was things were not moving fast, what's causing it. So I'm just going to pull a card for that. And the card is cleansing. Oh my gosh, card is cleansing, and it's water. Can't make that up. You saw me shuffle. Can't make it up. So Earth card is water. So let's see here. The spirit of water offers you to heal emotions of pain and hurt you feel, cleanse and refresh, connecting to the sea, dive into your heart and swim. Now you're free. The magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There it is done. So the foresight is you're empathetic. Your sensitivity is a gift, so you got to protect it well. So you're experiencing new psychic awareness. Vivid dreams are linked with emotions to be kept in check. Drink more water. Oh, no kidding. I got to do the same. Spend time by the sea or river or lake or stream or wherever there's a pond. Stop trying to go against the natural flow. Can't make it up. It's right here. Right here. So that's the card that represents the earth, and it's water to cleanse. And yes, I haven't been drinking enough water. I drink tea and yeah. So next card we'll pull up. I'm not going to shuffle them again. They're already shuffled. Number 3 is air. This is the winds of influence, and this card's supposed to signify the influence of others. So the people around you, are they providing a positive influence or negative? Are they, really dragging you down with negative message? I've weaned out a lot of people over the past few years. Tried to surround myself only with positive. So what is this card? Balance. Mabon, which is a Wiccan holiday, pagan holiday. So let's see what Mabon says. Okay, skip the page. Of course, I get into between page. Mabon gifts us dark and light, candles lit, one black, one white. Important to shine out far and wide and to honor our shadow side. We always have to honor our shadow side and learn to live with it and accept our shadow side. Everybody has one. This magic is work with harm to none. So mote it be, there it is done. So this is a card that tells you to reflect upon the past, upon whether, upsets or happiness. These are caused by an imbalance. When you're unhappy or you get upset really fast about something, it's an imbalance in your life. So eliminate anything or anyone, not eliminate physically. I mean, just get rid of them. The word eliminate can be taken don't go there. Just stay away from people who upsets you and the equilibrium of your life. So embrace and get to fully know your shadow side. Hold on to only the lessons that, past hurts. You've got the lessons now. Release and seize the fruits of your labor. Make sense? I think. Now, the next card is the 4th card, and that is fire. So fire is an internal cleanser. And this card here will indicate any conflicts that are at play. It'll show a person's self-doubt, apprehension, and this is the watchtower of the south, which is summer. So let's see what this card tells us that we need to do. This is a fairly new deck that I have here. So it says, ignite the flames of summer and know you are the power, the sacred glow. Love and passion stirred and invoked. Abundance is yours now. The fire is stoked. The magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, there it is done. So an old flame turns up. Romance may be rekindled. New passion is breathed into a relationship. You're seeing the fruits of your labor. Your hard work has paid off. Enjoy the rewards. You have attracted the energy of abundance. Draw down the sun. And that's what it, at the beginning, remember when I said, what is yours, it will come. That's what the card here is telling you. You've attracted the energy of abundance. It's a good omen. The first card was about water, and it's a good omen. So let's see with the next card. The next card is water, which represents your intuition, where you'll discover what you can learn from the situation that is surrounding you right now, and what can you do to adapt to circumstances or meet your goals. Let's see what the card is. The Wiccan Reed. Some of you may not be familiar with this. The Wiccan Reed is very long. So, yeah, it's very long. This is only a short summary of it, but it's very powerful. By the Wiccan law, ye must, in perfect love and perfect trust. 8 words the Wiccan rule, fulfill, harm ye none, do as you will. Pond ever, mind the rule of 3. We've sent out, what you send out comes back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart, and merry meet and merry part. And you got Ethos, which is the god Ethos. Now, yeah, the Wiccan Reed itself is fairly long, so I do have it written somewhere. I'm not going to read it. It's way too long. Besides, you get the gist of it. All right, so basically what this one here says is raise your standards, okay? So that's how, your intuition, this is how you're going to discover what you can learn from this situation, but you got to raise your standards. Adopt some ethics. Understand the importance of the law of 3. Well, the threefold law, to me, sometimes it's definitely 3. But I believe that sometimes it could, if the person doesn't learn in the 3 times that, karmas come back to them, it'll take as long as it needs to be 10 times. They seem to live by the Wiccan Reed. It will change your view of the world. Your situation is a result of past actions. So open your heart and trust. Open your heart and trust. Now, the very last card is Spirit. So that's the whole self. This card will probably be a culmination of all the cards. And it's going to tell you, like, on the present path that you're on, if you remain on this path, this is what will happen. Familiar, guardian. Yes, my cat is somewhere. I think he went back upstairs. He doesn't like the chimes. It kind of freaks him out a bit. So guardian, you probably need to protect yourself a little more. So we'll see. A bark, could be a dog, right? Meow, squawk, or song. Look who appears. It's never wrong. Lighten your load. Call to your side your best new friend, your familiar guide. This magic has worked with harm to none. So would it be. There it is done. So don't be afraid to ask for assistance. You have a strong bond with a trusted animal. And even if you don't have pets, some of you may be attracted to a certain animal, like a fox or a wolf or a horse, or that's, call upon that animal. It's a familiar. Familiar are there to help you in your life. So look for the signs in the animals that come to you. Come in contact. You go out, you see a raven or a crow. Google, find out what they mean. There's books on that that tell you what the animals, what they could possibly mean if they cross your path. Study the different meanings of the animal medicine energy because help is at hand. I mean, I have a wonderful book called Medicine Cards, and there's Power Animal. So, yeah, look that up. Everybody's got some kind of, oh, you've got more than one, but this is probably like nine of them, I believe, 9 or 10 that around you all the time that you see all the time. They're trying to also relay a message to you, so pay attention to that. All right. So if you follow the path that you're on, it will all be resolved, whatever situation. Like I said, the good omen, and call on your familiar for help. Some people may not want to call familiars and want to call on angels for help. That's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm just looking to see here. Yeah, nice cards. Thank you. There's water and tea. Yes, I told my friend I drink, lemon ginger tea. Love that. And some hibiscus rosehip. But it's not enough. I also drink coffee. That definitely was an orb. This time I saw it. The other day there was something really strange. Somebody said that they saw behind me, like kind of swords. But when I look back at the video, I could see something swirling here. The silver. I don't know what it is. I've never seen anything like it. So if you guys know, let me know. I have an idea, but it's weird. Yeah, this is water. This is water. Not Perrier, water. Mm. You only drink iced tea. I love iced tea. A lot of sugar. My coffee, I drink black. My tea, I drink black. Unless I'm sick. If I'm sick, sometimes I'll make a nice cup of black tea. Not orange pekoe, black tea. And I'll put a little bit of lemon and ginger. But otherwise, but real iced tea that here in Canada is very, very sweet. I know in the States, the iced tea is really cold tea, which I don't mind. I drink cold tea and cold coffee, but the iced tea we used to drink here was like so sweet. It's like, I can't drink sweet anymore. I like to eat sweet. What a lovely day. What a lovely Nicole. Do you have an African goddess? Do you have an African goddess? I'm getting a good vibe. Yes, you have an African goddess. Now, her name, I'm not too familiar with the African goddesses. But yes, you do. Oh, yeah, you do. There's Bonnie here. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, new people. You want a mediumship question? Is that you, Nicole, that asked? You're welcome. You don't use sugar, Jenny? Good. I'd like to give up sugar completely, but at my age, I've eaten sugar all my life. I try to cut back. I didn't have chocolate today, but I had a headache. So I was like, okay, Nutella, just reducing sugar. Yeah. It's not so good. It's not very, very good for you. Oh, Jen, hi. So happy to catch me live. Well, hi, Jen. It's another Jen. There's a lot of Jens. And there's Dee and Lynn online. Kathy, there's Miranda. Another Kathy, probably later on. One with a C, one with a K. There's a lot of people. You have powder iced tea, and yes, in Canada. Do you remember the Lynch tea? It was better than Lipton. Oh, Lipton, Lynch, used to be a big, big can. It was crystal, like, and you mixed it with water. That was the best iced tea. It was better than Lipton to me, anyway. But yeah, you go to the States, you ask for iced tea, they're going to give you cold brew tea. My sister moved to the States years ago, and she loves iced tea, and I was like, what's this? It's just cold tea. Yeah. I think some areas in the States, they call it sweet tea. I don't know if it's sweet, but It's not nothing sweet like what we have here. They want sweet and give them what we've got. They'd be like, oh my God. You drink black coffee? Me too. Love my coffee black. Unless I crave like a cafe mocha, chocolate and coffee. That's a little different. But yeah. All right. So hope you enjoyed this particular little reading with those the wisdom, the witch's wisdom. I like the cards. I don't play with them enough, but it's the time of year. I mean, I don't know if you see a little pumpkin squirrel over there. Don't have a lot of stuff out because I'm not going to be home. So orange, lemon, and lime slices. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so here's a card there for everybody here that's watching. King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. So basically, it's telling open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice and charity work. That's for everybody watching, whether you've signed in or not. That's everybody watching. Okay, let's pull a card here. I'm going to pull a card for D, then I'm going to shuffle. This is a huge deck, so I'm going to pull one of the Angel Tarot cards for everybody. If I forget your name, please say hey me or something like this. You're teaching yourself tarot? Good. That's how I learn. I've never taken any classes. You buy a deck that you like, you sleep with it for 3 days. I always recommend put the deck under your pillow for 3 days. And then look at the major arcana. Study the major arcana. Each day, take one card, study it. You may want to write some notes. What do you get from it? They come sometimes with a little booklet. But it's best to learn what the card means to you, how you interpret it, and the feeling you get from it. Once you've done that, then you tackle each suit and each card of the suits, and you learn what the suits represent. And once you've done that, a book can guide you a little bit, but afterwards, once you do a few readings, and if you follow a book, later on you're going to do the cards, and it's going to be like, okay, everything from the book will be gone. And you'll have to rely on your own intuition, the way you interpret cards, because somebody will interpret sometimes a card a little different. And it depends where the card is in the layout that you choose to do the reading and what the other cards are around. So, yeah. And there are courses I know on that, but personally, I've never taken a course. So I keep wanting to go with this card here. I don't know what that one. All right, this is for you, D. 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and belief in yourself. This is for D. Number 9 of Fire. Fire, fire. That song, no? Come on, baby, light your fire. That wasn't the first song that came to mind, but it's good. It's got fire. All right, Lynn. Lynn, this card's for you. I tell you, Lynn and Dee always have similar cards. This is the 3 of Fire. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. That's pretty much for everybody can take that. Make long-term plans. So every card I read for this specific name, know that some of it might ring true for you as well, right? Because you're all here, all the energies kind of blending. Francis. Jenny, yes, you're on the right path, Jenny. The Doors, yes. I couldn't remember who sang that. But before that, there was another song that came in my head, and then it went, and then this song came up. The other one, I can't remember who sings it. It's a female singer. I don't know if it was Whitney Houston. It was Fire. I can't remember. That's all I remember. I don't have memory. All right. Francis, 2 of Earth. Too much going on at once. That was me this week. A lot going on. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. That's for you, Francis. Franny, are you here? I'm going to pull one for Franny. I don't know if she's here, but if she's not, she'll check later. All right, Franny. Renewal. Oh, and I just saw, there's the orbs. There they go, some of them. Archangel Jeremiel, or Jeremiel. I say French. Review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So Jeremiel, that's a message for Franny. Tiger's Eyes, I will pull one out for you too. And then I'm going to pull one from Miranda. Tiger's Eyes. Okay. Tiger's Eyes. I've got the 9 of Air. Expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, and sleepless nights. The 9 of Air. Wow. Let's dig in a little more into that because I don't want to leave that like that. I'm not a fan of that. So, 9 of Air. It says positive thinking is essential right now, and that's what we talked about since the beginning, right? Your own obsessive negative thoughts are the true culprits behind the trouble you fear. Isn't that right? Sometimes we make ourselves, we worry, we fear something, we don't even know what's going on, and when we just move through or push through, we're fine. So release your guilt and realize that regret is a wasted emotion. Turn your attention to the amazing possibilities for the future and leave the past behind. If you're having any unpleasant dreams at this time, write them down, journal. Bless them for their desire to inform you, and then send them to the angels. And if you feel sometimes depressed, then encourage those affected to seek professional counseling if you hear about something like that. So sometimes you can have a lot of thoughts racing through your mind, and you're expecting the worst. But self-fulfilling prophecies, right? Worry, stress-related, will make you ill. There's nothing we can do about worrying so much about the future because there's so many things that can happen between now and then. Somebody told me, a wise woman one time, she said, fear is false evidence appearing real. And yes, sometimes people can, make themselves sick with worry or, just let it go. They say to release to the angels. Sometimes I just call on Mother Earth and I'll say, I'm giving you this to handle. Transmute it into positive energy. Like the other day, I felt overwhelmed. I mean, I had to prepare a celebration of life. Somebody I didn't know passed away. The family asked me, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Like in short time, like one day, I got to prepare all this, and so I did it. But I asked for help. I'm like, "Okay, you guys want me to do this? I'm calling the angels. I'm calling the whole shebang. Like, come and help me because this is overwhelming. If you want me to do this, I don't know if I want to." So do it, right? But I did, and it went super well. But anyway, enough about me. Miranda, pulling a card for you. Miranda, release, Miranda. Archangel Azrael. Oh, thank you. It wasn't someone I knew, Joe, but she was a lovely lady. I think we did cross paths. She did live around here. The family's out of town. The family's scattered all over Ontario, but it was a very, they said I did a good job and they were pleased and that I honored her well. So that's good. I'm glad I was able to be of service. But yeah, I do more weddings than celebration of life, but I think that's what I've been kind of called to do lately. I knew there was some changes. I just didn't know exactly what they were. But when you decide to be of service, my guides tell me. I say guides because I'm more than one, but they let me know what is expected and what I should do. All right. Nicole, I'll give you a card in a minute. But Miranda, sorry. So release. It's Archangel Azrael. It's telling you the end of a phase or situation. Spiritual transformation. Time to move on. That's for you, Miranda. And, archangels are very powerful. So when they come to you, you got to pay attention. Now, where's this? So if you were to look at tarot cards, the archangel Azrael is, I thought he had it's tarot. It's card number 13. I can't remember. Awakening, but it's related to one of the tarot cards, and it just says, you know what? It's time to move on. The project or whatever phase that was in your life is complete. It's done. There's no benefit to remain in that situation. So instead, shake off the old, welcome the new, and you may experience a sense of relief. Sometimes when you end something or a situation has ended, there's a lot of sadness, but sometimes you've outgrown it and you have to accept and move on, right? You need to sometimes also take time adjusting to change. It's not going to happen overnight. You don't have to rush, but you will adapt. And you're going through a transition. Seek the support of friends, family, whoever can help you. Seek their support for help if you need. Nicole, do I have you here, Nicole? Nicole, yes, Nicole. Nicole, you asked for a card. You're welcome. You're welcome, Miranda. Yes, I will get you. I've got you on the list there, Care Bear. Nicole, no, did I do Nicole? Yes, Nicole. Wrote everybody's name down here, so I'll try not to forget. So Nicole, 5 of Fire. Completing goals. Bothersome details, conflict with others. Sometimes, fives are about change. And the conflicts are because sometimes the people that are around you, when you're making some positive changes for yourself, people around you are not going to like it much because you're changing. All of a sudden, might not be available for them all the time, or answer to all their needs and whims. And people don't like other people to change. They want to keep you there, but if that's not meant for you, you have to move on in your life, and you have to do what's right for you. So, Nicole, you're experiencing some challenges, and I said other people around you may hold different goals and values, and there's disagreements on how to proceed. Sometimes a clash. But success will be possible for you. It is possible, but it will take great effort. Whether you enjoy this challenge or not, it's up to you. It may be exhausting, but it's a bit of a competitive situation, and it's necessary for everyone to understand that each other's viewpoints, right? So you may need some clarity in order to resolve. So, yeah, sometimes a little clarity. And sometimes the planets are not helpful. The way things happen, there's a lot of misunderstanding, especially when Mercury is retrograde, a lot of misunderstanding, communications, like you're saying one thing, the other person hears something completely different. It happens. Crazy, but yeah. You need, yes. Well, hopefully we see you, Miranda, this Wednesday coming up. Gen 56, yes. Gen 56. You're welcome, Francis. Hey, Lynn. I did a card for you. I don't know if you had signed in already, because I know Lynn sometimes works and then she comes home late. It has something to do with fire. Yeah, I think it was a 3. 3 or 9. 3, I think. You and ND were close. So, who did I just say was doing a reading for? I can't remember. Jen, sorry. Gen 56. I have Archangel Jophiel. Okay, ego. It says here, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Again, people, like from get-go when I said, water, cleansing, you gotta let that stuff go. Whatever no longer serves you. Sometimes if you don't know exactly what do I need to let go, my preference is I release whatever that's not for my highest best. I just So you guys know what's not good for me, so help me out. So for you, Gen 56, the angels want you to know that the entrapment you're feeling isn't real. This card here indicates that a lot of your feelings are stemming from anxieties that aren't based in reality. Sometimes we think things and we think, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, don't let your mind, your ego is playing tricks on you. I always say the ego is the little funny little person on your shoulder saying, yeah, yeah, do this. But it's not good for you. I talked to a friend of mine who's a monk. Well, he was a monk for a year. And he goes, no, no, that's not what ego is about. Well, ego sometimes doesn't want your happiness or your very best. You make peace with it, with your ego, but sometimes you have to tell your ego to get lost. I mean, I do. So this is says here. So give your fears to God and the angels. Give it to Mother Earth. Give it to the Goddess. Ask for their help in adopting a more positive perspective on the situation. So that this card indicates that you focused upon material things in life. Heaven acknowledges that you, like everyone, have physical needs. However, your attention to the accumulation of possession is out of balance. Everybody needs stuff for sure, but as long as you need, again, ask to help you decipher what you really need, what's highest best for you. Reassess why you want those. Back in the day, I used to tell people, make a list of your wants and your needs. They're different. People sometimes think, oh, I need this. Do you really? Or do you really want it? There's a big difference between the two. I'm telling you. Don't take my word for it. It's true. So if you're trying to fill an emotional void, and I know a lot of people do, they keep shopping, they keep changing house or cars, and they're trying to feel an emotional void inside. Happiness is inside. Find it. Not all these purchases, even if you have a ton of money, they make you happy for a little while. But have you ever noticed that you buy something you really like, and after that you're like, I still like it, but it's not as exciting as it was, and not the same. Yes, it's nice to have a home and clothes and food and that, but you can't have everything you want outside yourself. The happiness and what you really, really need is really inside. Makes peace with yourself. Says what you're really craving is inner peace through a spiritual path. Sometimes people, don't want to face the truth, and that's fine. It's free will. And there's a lot of temptation out there. I mean, there is. But, there's something that I want to share with you guys. Pardon me. And I shared this with my students as well. And it's something that I've said. You could say this 3 times a day for 7 days, or longer, right? And it is, I am open and receptive to all the blessings in my life. I am now receiving all the good Spirit has in store for me. Repeat 3 times for 7 consecutive days. If you skip a day, start again. I put this in my phone. It works. Try it. Let me know. Can I place a tarot deck on my selenite plate to charge it? It won't charge it. It will cleanse it. Selenite cleanses and never needs ever. Like you don't have to rinse it, wash it, or put it out in the sun. Selenite cleanse. Everything you put on it gets cleansed. It doesn't charge. Okay. To charge a deck, you can charge it yourself. You can charge it with just inputting energy in it because it needs your energy. That's why I thought after you cleanse your deck, put it under your pillow for three nights. You got to charge with your energy. Another thing you can charge that is really wonderful for charging is a pyramid. Where to put my pyramid? They're expensive, some of them. This is a pretty big pyramid. And this pyramid, anything you put in it will charge it. It's a copper. There's some smaller ones, but that's my copper pyramid. I had this for ages. Oh God, I think I got this. It was a gift. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think. It's been like I probably had this for almost 25 years, I think. Um, but that's what I do. And if I make, lotions and potions, if I make like, I do make different things with my label on it, sprays to cleanse or certain oils that I make. And it's for people around here. I don't ship anywhere. I will infuse them with Reiki energy. I bless them and infuse them with a few other things, and then I charge them in there. But that would be to charge. I'm. You could place a couple of crystals on it to charge. I don't put crystals on my deck to cleanse. Smoky quartz. I cleanse them, then I infuse them with my energy. Okay, so you infuse them with your energy. If you feel to, you could put a few crystals with them. That might work. But selenite cleanses; it doesn't charge. What kind of tarot deck do I have? Oh, can your tarot deck have a gender? No, cards don't have a gender. Your guide that you're working with is probably male, because although you're using your intuition, you're using your higher self. When you do cards, you don't work alone. You have a guide, and it's probably, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, even selenite is really good. Selenite is very good to cleanse. Like you put your jewelry on it, or like I wear this a lot sometimes. This and this, I will put. This is my septagram or fairy star. I will put, on my selenite. I have some selenite at home in my bedroom. I have some here. I have the hearts. I have the moon, and I have a tower back there, and I have another tower in my bedroom that I put my things on. So I'll do that. You had a rough night last night, Kayla? Hi, Kayla. Let's pull a card for you. I've had a few few rough nights. I have an air filter in my room, and a couple of nights ago, wee hours in the morning, I'm gonna put on my phone that I'm gonna go and kind of cleanse it every so often, because I don't know when it beeps when it needs, but it's happening in the middle of the night or wee hours in the morning. I jumped out of bed. Oh my God. I was like, my heart was pounding. I was like, ding, 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 what's this alarm? So anyway, no, I've had very, very weird dreams, very weird nights. Yeah, I hear you. Francis, you're not sleeping well? Kayla had a rough night. Yeah. Sometimes it could be something you eat before you go to bed. I used to eat a lot, all the time before I go to bed. I try not to as much unless I'm hungry, because I won't be able to sleep. But it's, yeah, it could be that. And, the 26th of October here, right? And they say the veil is thin. Well, I've never seen a veil that's very thick, but it's our ancestors around this time of year. Our ancestors, more so than Beltane, because around Beltane, again, the veil is thin. There's 2 times a year, but this more so, probably due to the All Saints Day and everything else. But it's the ancestors that want to come through. They find it easier to make contact with us. So they're around. Yeah, keep waking up for no reason. I wake up, well, there is a reason. Between 3 and 4, I wake up. Sometimes you can ask if there's a guide or if somebody's around, But if you're afraid, then it'll block. You're not going to get anything. Sometimes it could be related to something that's going on within your body. There's certain times between, well, all day in the 24-hour cycle, that certain functions, the kidneys, sometimes something else. So yeah, it depends. So Kayla, I'm going to pull a card for you. Oh, yeah, Jen, I did, Jen. It's not easy for sure. It could be many things, sometimes you could be dreaming and your dream will wake you up, but you don't remember your dream. You think, well, I wasn't dreaming, but you probably were. So, Kayla, I pulled a card for you and I've got the Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Archangel Gabriel is the archangel, a protective uh, angel of protection and of messages. So let's see here what he's got a little more to say. And it's the Empress in a regular tarot card. It says your creativity and hard work are bringing you the great rewards according to this card. You have the Midas touch right now. Awesome. So anything you nurture and give your loving attention to will flourish. Marriage, children, issues involving motherhood and creativity are positively affected now. Whether you're trying to give birth to a child or give birth to uh, a pet, or nurture life into plants, or help a pet, or new projects or business, creative endeavors will be successful. So sometimes you may want to, if you have a pet, you may want to nurture that pet. Maybe he's not well, right? So enjoy the beautiful things in life. You deserve it. And you're wonderfully provided for. Take excellent care of your body with a massage, yoga, anything that makes you feel healthy, vibrant, and luxurious. So it's abundance. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger angel who guides and supports expectant mothers, adoptive parents, those involved with anything new, like new creative projects, not just newborns. So you call upon Archangel Gabriel to inspire you, to help you with your creative ideas, and to give you courage and the opportunities to express them. Because if you have all this and you don't have any opportunities to express it, it's kind of sad. So call on him. Okay. Yeah, you don't remember them. Yes, a lot of people don't remember their dreams. I have people that tell me that they never dream. That would be very, very rare. Everybody apparently does dream, but it's very rare somebody, maybe one in, I don't know how many millions would not. But a lot of people don't remember their dreams at all. Now, if you want to remember your dreams, you can ask when you go to bed at night, ask your guide, say, angels, please help me remember a dream. And have a pen and paper ready beside you. So when you wake up, before you open your eyes, think, was I dreaming? And if you were, even if it was one thing you remember, whether it's a color, an object, or whatever it is, remember it and try to write it down before you open your eyes. Scribble it on the piece of paper. Later, when you do this practice a lot, you'll be able to remember your dreams by asking, did I dream? Am I trying to remember a dream? And you see it in your mind's eye, and then you open your eyes and you'll be able to write it down after that. But yeah, try that. Sometimes it's good not to. Oh, you're welcome, Kayla. Yeah, this is. Yeah, not to dream. My husband asked, did you dream? He's very rare remembers. Very. So if he does remember dreams, it's like one in, I don't know, a couple times a year, I listen. Yeah, usually I have to interpret his dream. Yeah. I think some people just wake up too fast with the alarm. And a lot of people who have the chance to wake up, maybe go for a glass of water or go to the washroom and go back and then fall back asleep. I find that's where the people will dream again and remember those dreams. Or if you have a nap in the afternoon, if you can, early, whenever you have the nap, sometimes people will have a dream and they'll remember. They'll remember their dreams. Yeah, try that, Francis. But keep asking your angels to help you remember your dream. Say, I want to remember my dreams. And it'll be very short at first, but hey. Yeah. Is there anybody here that I haven't done a card? Anybody that I haven't done a card? I think Care Bear's daughter. Care Bear, what's her name again? I forget. I did a card for you, Care Bear. No? I'm sorry. I'll do one for you and I'll do one for your daughter. I thought I did. Yeah, you got to let me know because. Yeah. You'd love one? All right, Joe. So we'll do one for me, for Care Bear's daughter, and Joe. So Care Bear, whoa, the wheel. Nice. Archangel Michael, a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. How sweet. Archangel, I love Archangel Michael. I mean, he's the boss of all the archangels. Sometimes Metatron too, but he's the one. So the angel sent you this card because positive changes are occurring in your life. Expect and enjoy beneficial new opportunities as they present themselves. Okay, this is an optimal time to make big changes, well, big and small. Take the leap with the knowledge that everything will work out well, right? So all blocks are lifting, things that you started releasing before you wanted to release, finally moving. So you're starting to move forward. So from now, moving forth, things will start moving fast. Okay, just saying. I knew for me something was going to move fast this week, and oh, brace yourself. It was. It was. I was like, do I have enough time? Do I have enough time during the day? Care Bear's daughter, and then we'll do Joe. Care Bear's daughter, 9 of Air. Oh, wow. It's similar to another lady there that I read. Expecting the worst, self fulfilling prophecies, and sleepless nights. So, if I remember correctly, you got to let go of those worries. You've got to, try to, every time you have unwanted thoughts, try to bring back as positive thoughts. Because the more positive you think, the more positive things will happen, but in a positive way. Because negativity is usually the ego, right? Pushing that to you. So release those fears. What are you afraid for? What are you afraid? Say, why am I fearing this? It is false evidence appearing real. Why am I fearing? We all fear the unknown from time to time, but we have to ask ourselves, okay, I, can I do something to change this? Yes, let go of the fear. Ask for help to let go of the fear, but let go of the fear. It's what's holding you back. Okay. Joe. All right. It's Lauren. Yes, I keep forgetting. I should keep saying Care Bear's daughter. I met her a long time ago. It's been a long time, guys. You're gonna come back on this way soon. Hopefully before Christmas. Before it gets cold and stormy. Well, hopefully it won't be till the end of January. All right. Joe Megan. Queen of Earth. Thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. So make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Well, you can because you're the Queen of Earth. Queen of Earth, I love the Queen of Earth. Down, practical, very loving, not very materialistic. The Queen of Earth is really the kind of person everybody runs to for help a lot of times. So what it says here for the Queen of Earth here, a little book, it's a little different than mine. Another one. So remember to enjoy time with other people. That's so true because everybody's been so positive lately. I ran into a friend of mine I hadn't seen in, I'd say, almost 4 years yesterday. Is brought us together for a reason. So you have too much to give, so much to give. Give it to whatever, family, friends, or those less fortunate. But handle any challenges with understanding and warmth. Also with confidence and resourceful. So some people who care about others are quick to lend a hand. And a person who's warm and creative and intelligent and able to efficiently solve problems, unselfishness, family-oriented, sensible, excellent with money, down to earth, and yet enjoys beautiful things. That's the Queen of Earth. So take time. Make time for your close family and friends that uplift you. And okay. Yeah, you should come to a visit. I haven't seen you like a long time, too long. Come for a visit. Get together for a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. You're welcome, Joe. Wish all of you lived close by. I know some of you far, but some of you are close by. Awesome. You haven't seen Lisa in a while either. I saw her. I think it was last summer. I think I saw Lisa. Actually, Lisa Ann. Yeah, I used to run into her a lot of times. She used to work with my daughter, and my daughter's now moved north of here, an hour north. So, yeah. Everybody got a card? Perfect. Awesome. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed the readings tonight. And remember, everything that is yours is coming. For your higher self, it is coming. You just have to be patient, because just tell yourself, I know it's coming in divine timing, because it is. If you want something right away, and if the universe were to give it to you right away, but there's something better here, and then you realize, oh, thank you for giving me this, but I would have liked that. Well, that's what the universe is doing. That's why they ask you to be patient, because they can give you what you want, but they know this is better. So just wait a little bit. I've learned patience, a tremendous apparently amount of patience. I never used to as a kid. There's no way. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. My pleasure. And for some of you, if you have a chance, check out the meditations I have. They're wonderful. I get people that say they really like them and enjoy them. So check them out. All right. Yes, you have to learn patience. Ask for help. Just ask for help. Please help me to be patient. I mean, everybody's patience will run thin sometimes. I mean, I get that. But most of the times, I think, especially nowadays, everything's moving so fast. Everybody wants like things now. Patience is a virtue. You wait, you get something better. It's not always the early bird that gets not all the time. Sometimes they may get a lot, but you'll get something better quality maybe. That's the way I think. So I will leave that with you guys now. And does your mom have a message for you, Care Bear? She didn't come through tonight. No, she came through for Lauren. I think she is around you. I don't know if you haven't been feeling well lately. Sometimes maybe feeling like you're going to be sick, but you're not. She's around you. Okay, she's around you. She's trying to whisper things in your ear. She's trying to get through to you. She's usually on your left side. So whenever you feel like a warmth breeze, but there's no draft anything, that's her. But I feel she's saying to me that a few times you felt kind of sick. You're going to be sick, but you're not actually sick. I think it's maybe something you're not eating that you need to eat or something like that. So you asked a question, Jenny? Okay. Thank you, Francis. Okay, Jenny, what was the question? You feel that sometimes, Care Bear? Okay. Oh, Jenny, sorry. You had a question, Jenny? Let me see here if I can go back. Jenny. Wish I could just stop, Jenny. I don't see the question here. Oh. I'm surprised she hasn't started, Jenny. I'm surprised she hasn't started September. I don't know why. Yeah. That is odd, because I had seen September, and check with them again in December, and I call the school board. Okay, the school itself has their thing. Call the school board. When you deal with the school board, it's a different story. But call the school board. You've got all the paperwork. Call the school board. I think they're going to have to smarten up the school itself. Okay, and let me know. Keep me in touch. All right. I will leave you guys for now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. And this time you'll be able to also capture all the conversations, all the comments. I did change that because I'd go back and see, okay, somebody's, that watched the live, the comments weren't there, but I think you'll be able to go back and see that as well. All right. Thank you so much. Again, namaste. Bless all you guys. Many blessings. Until next time. It should be available next Saturday. All right. Take care. Don't eat too much candy on Halloween. Take care, guys. You're welcome. Bye. Thank you. You're welcome. See some of you in a few days. Bye for now.